Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Chips and Talk. Grab a snack. Let's chat. This is episode 37. 37. We are getting to the big 4-0. Not that that's a thing, but the big 4-0. It's coming up. I hope you guys are doing well. Today is currently Thursday, September 8th, 1:52 p.m. I'm recording this a little bit earlier because I'm getting ready for my Washington, D.C. trip, which I have been kind of talking about. I'm sure you guys are aware, the 4 people that listen to this podcast. Might just be 2 people, I don't know. But thank you so much for listening, whether you're on Spotify, Apple, or YouTube, because yes, I am officially on YouTube now. Well, I've been on YouTube, but I slacked off a little bit. But I'm slowly getting through the backlog of videos of Chips and Talk episodes that I haven't uploaded to YouTube. But they're coming. They're definitely going to be there. So, but yeah, I mean, if you're on YouTube, channel name is superjesusjackson, of course. And for those of you who are on Spotify or Apple, that's my channel name. Please go over there, subscribe. Not only are you going to get some Chips and Talk, but you're going to get some music and film analysis, and occasionally video games as well. So, pretty fun stuff. But yeah, and if you have any questions for me to bring up on the show, or yes, the show, the podcast, you can email me at superjesusjackson@gmail.com. You can send me a question you may have for me, and I may answer it on this podcast on the next episode. So, it should really be fun. But of course, Chips and Talk, we literally get some chips or a snack, or sometimes not a snack, not any snack. I've been prone to do that. And we talk. We just talk about anything. Mostly it's random topics on the internet, but, for now, I've been actually sort of kind of updating you guys on my life in some way, shape, or form. I think that's pretty fun. It's a good way of me just kind of, it's sort of a good primer for the show. But I got some pretzels with me. Let me know what snack you're munching on. I love pretzels. Like, I love seeing, like, the salt on them. Like, it's like, I don't know, it's just really satisfying to, like, just lick it off. I just brushed my teeth too, so this is probably not the best thing to do, but it's all right. I have to go out anyway in a few hours, but let me take a little bite of this pretzel here. And actually, these are pretzel sticks. These are not actual pretzels. So I don't know how you guys feel about the sticks, but get that munch action going on. They're just so good, you know? It's really like what's inside them. They're just super good. It's like just this... I love starch and like bread and shit, so it makes sense why I love pretzels so much, but... Oh yeah. That's some good shit. I also have some Cheetos Puffs, but I am... chipified right now. Kind of a little bit sick of chips right now, so I could just eat these all day. You know? I don't see how anyone can get tired of pretzels. Maybe you can. Maybe you can get tired of like the actual bready pretzels, you know? I could see it happening with those, but with these, OG pretzels, I don't think so. I just hate it, though, because I just brushed my teeth. Well, I brushed my teeth, and I took a shower and shit. But I basically just brushed my teeth, so it's kind of annoying, but it's all right. Ah, God. Okay. What I've been up to. So, let me take it as a story. So, you know how I've been wanting really to buy a Nintendo 3DS for God knows what reason. So I just recently bought one on Facebook Marketplace, which, you know, depending on who you're buying from, it's a perfectly fine service. It's another Amazon, it's another eBay, like, you're fine. I ended up buying a Nintendo 3DS Pikachu XL Yellow Edition. It's a pretty cool system. Look it up for yourself. But it's the new 3DS. It's the latest version of the 3DS. And by latest, you know, I mean like still fucking like 6 years old. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking system. It's hugely expensive on eBay and on Mercari and stuff like that. But I found one for a pretty good price. Like a ridiculously good price, to the point where it was like, this is not real. This is a scam. But I don't know, occasionally you do see a few things here and there where you're like, this is too good of a deal to be true, and you go for it, and it actually is the case. Like, you actually get it. It's crazy. Like, it's sometimes it's happened to me a few times, not as fucking crazy and as obvious as this one, so I'm a little bit weary of this one, and especially because the seller doesn't have any reviews, which, I mean, they don't even have stars. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like a fucking, it doesn't even have stars. You don't even see like, oh, they have no stars yet. There's no stars. Apparently it's sort of a business or something. It looks pretty suspicious. I'm not gonna lie. It does. And I knew this knowing in, like, I was like fucking getting ready to buy it, and I looked at the seller. I was like, this is weird. And they have a lot of other things on sale, like a bunch of like Christian, like, you know, like necklaces and shit like that. And I'm just like, but then they just have this 3DS on sale, and that just, you know, gives me the impression, okay, like, it's this real seller. They're trying to focus on selling all these Christian shit, and then they just happen to have this 3DS that they got from someone or something, and they're selling it. And it might be a person that has no idea how much this thing actually is worth. I'm not sure. The thing is, too, is the thing that makes this system very expensive is the fact that it comes with a box. Like on eBay and stuff like that, you know, just the system itself, you know, can run you about $300, $400. But to have the actual box with it, it just racks up the price, probably up to $300. I'm not kidding. Like, you know, a full, like a boxed one, not even new, not even brand new, just with the box, the system, all the inserts, comes out to like fucking $600, $700 sometimes, you know? So like, that's how expensive this shit can be, right? Thank you, inflation. But and thank you, pandemic and stimulus checks. But you know, so, but this one was a considerably lower price than that, right? And the box looked a little sus at first. Now, granted, a lot of this stuff, except the seller stuff, I looked into the seller and stuff like before I bought the thing, but I was like, and it was a new listing too. It was definitely new because I've been checking every day, like, at this stuff, you know. So it was definitely a new listing. So, you know, I was like, oh my God, like, and, you know, I looked in the description and the person said, yeah, like, this is a perfectly fine system. It's new, comes with a box. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with any inserts, but it's got the charger. The new 3DS doesn't come with the charger. I don't know. They said apparently, did they say it comes with a charger? Hold on. I gotta check this shit. Hold on. Because that might be another reason to be suspicious. Because if it's a new 3DS, it's not supposed to come with a charger. So if they say that it comes with a charger, that's kind of sus already. But let me look at the listing here. Super clean condition. Unfortunately, there are no inserts for the box, but chargers included and consoles work perfectly. Oof. Yeah, that's kind of sus. That is very sus. I'm not gonna lie. It's not supposed to come with a charger. Like, so maybe this person inherited, maybe, you know, the 3DS from someone else. I don't know. And, you know, maybe the person who had it had the box threw away all the inserts, I don't know, and had the charger, and so they gave it to this person. I'm not sure. I'm very suspicious of this. I really am. But here's the thing. I don't really see what the hell the point is. Like, apparently Facebook has a fucking consumer protection policy. Like, if you're not getting your shit, you can get your money back. So if you're gonna scam me, like, I like, at least scam me with the knowledge that you are going to effectively like scam me. You know what I mean? Like, but like, you're, what the hell is the point? You know what I mean? If Facebook has this thing that protects the seller or the buyer, that is, like, what the hell's the point? You know, and it's also, it's the idea that, like, you know, if you're gonna fucking scam me, dude, you know what I mean? Like, scam me for a price that is, you know, much higher than what I paid. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna get some money, you know, get some good money. You know, don't just fucking like. But I get it. You know, you put it for a low price. You know, like, it's much easier for people to go and buy it. I understand that, but it's like, if you are gonna be able to scam, you can still like put up a price that's still low compared to everyone else. That's much higher than what I paid, and, you know, scam me. So it's like, it's just weird. It's weird. So maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe it's someone that didn't know the value of what they were selling, and, you know, they can always cancel, of course. I don't know. It does look like it's probably from the actual console. It's not from the United States. It is from, I believe, I don't think it's Saudi Arabia, but I think it's let me see. I have it here on Google. Oh no, it's from United Arab Emirates and Singapore, that sort of region. So that's where because I looked at the box and I looked at the console and I was like, it looks a little weird. It looks a little interesting. I was like, this doesn't look like the actual legit thing. And there are fake 3DSs out there. And so I was looking online, comparing them and shit like that. And then I just found out, I looked at this video on YouTube this guy actually had a Singapore version of this console, and it looked like the same box. And so I was like, oh, okay, so this is a console from there. And I guess that would make sense why it's a lower price, right? Because, you know, the money here is worth more over there. I'm not sure. I mean, whatever it is, man, you know what I mean? Like, I just hope I get it. You know what I mean? Like, the seller does look, you know, they're selling a bunch of Christian shit, you know, like, so maybe it does make sense given that it's from that part of the world. But I'm just like waiting. I have not received a confirmation email, which is what needs to happen when you purchase something on the Facebook Marketplace. It says, you know, you should receive a confirmation email, and I have not received anything. So, I mean, I bought it yesterday night. It's 2 p.m. today, so I'm going to give it to later today. And if nothing happens, then maybe it's kind of suspicious. But it's like, again, I just don't see the point. Like, if you're not going to effectively scam me, like, why are you doing this in the first place, you know? Or maybe I will get scammed fully. Who the fuck knows? I mean, thankfully, the price that I paid isn't, I mean, it's a lot, but it's not like, oh, like, fuck. You know what I mean? I mean, it's whatever. It's a lesson learned. I mean, it looks suspicious and it doesn't, you know? So I'm not sure. I really don't. I'm going to follow through with it. Hopefully something comes out of it. Hopefully something happens. But I don't know. So that kind of has me up in arms for right now. It's kind of a little scared, I guess, because, you know, no one wants to be scammed. There's been times where, you know, where I was almost going to be scammed, I feel, on eBay when I was selling something. But see, when you're selling something, that's a lot more. You can get scammed a lot easier when you're selling something. When you're buying something, there's a lot more protection policies in place for the buyer. Kind of sucks for sellers, but it's just how it is. But yeah, so we'll see. And, you know, have to look into, you know, some 3DS games and stuff like that, because they can be quite expensive too. But I told myself that I wouldn't go super overboard with that. There's still so many things I want to get and buy and shit like that. So it's just whatever, man. I don't know. But that's just kind of what I've been up to for the most part. I have been playing The Last of Us Part 1 on the PlayStation 5. I don't know if I mentioned this last episode. I think I did. But I have started playing it. I'm 10 hours in. It just feels nice to get back into a video game again, and pouring hours into it and really wanting to play it. You know, I am on vacation mode right now, so it's a lot easier to play stuff. But, and I will say I have also been able to find some more time for myself and be able to work on other side projects that I want, because I have had a video editor now. I do have a video editor. He seems really cool. We seem to be really cool, both of us, communication-wise and stuff like that. And he's really helping me out and stuff like that. And so that's freeing up a lot of my time to work on side projects that I really care about, and to just not get too burned out, because it's definitely a thing. You know, after editing my own videos for, I think, 2 years, more than 2 years at this point. Because I started in 2020. We're in 2022 now. I've been editing my videos for 2 years, more than 2 years. I just started with the video editor the end of August, and the anniversary of my YouTube channel is May 1st. So yeah, definitely more than 2 years, and it definitely can get to you. I'm serious. It really can. Fuck, man. I used to fucking upload 2 videos a week. You know what I mean? Like 2 fucking videos a week. And these are like full-fledged videos. And that was when I had a very consistent schedule, in the sense of like, you know, I knew when my day to record was. Edit for 3 days, record, maybe rest one day. I don't know. It was like, my recording days are rest days. They're not, you know, they're actually, I consider them rest days because all I do is turn on the camera and record. But you know, it was 3 days, it was 6 days a week. Editing. That's what it was. You know what I mean? Like, essentially. I was editing majority of the week. And it definitely got to me. And, you know, when I used to work retail, 9 to 5, you know, I'd be up until 3 a.m. or whatever, you know, editing my video because it needed to be up. You know, so it's just, and I've become way more lax now. Like, it's just, I try to get my videos out on Thursdays or Fridays or Saturdays. That's basically when people get a video. And there's been at least 2 weeks now. There's been 2 weeks at least these past few months where I didn't upload anything. It's just because I just wasn't able to. And, you know, it fucking happens. It just does. And I have apologized through the community posts on my YouTube channel and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm still working hard at it. I really am. And, yeah, it's tough. It really is. The success is very, very minimal. I mean, I have had some success here and there like that. And, you know, 2 years in, I'm at 640 subscribers. Not bad. It could be much better. Some people are on this platform for fucking 3 months and they are at 40,000, 50,000 subscribers. You know, easy. So I understand that for some other people, it's going to be a slow burn. A lot of the times, you know, I don't really do, you know, a lot of easy videos is what I like to call them. You know, like videos where there's people that just do reactions, and that shit gets you so many fucking clicks and so many likes and shit like that, like so many views. So many people just do that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's cool, and there is substance into that, and a lot of it is based on personality. For example, there is this YouTube channel called, I think, the Turntables or something like that. And it's a channel where a son reacts to an album with his dad. And he just calls him Dad Reacts to whatever the fuck. And, you know, he has tons of views and tons of subscribers and stuff like that. And he's only been on YouTube for like less than a year, you know, like, and, so I look at that and I'm just like, well, fuck, man. I mean, like, but those videos are long. His dad is very bright, very, interesting to listen to. They're great personalities and they deserve all the success they have. But I'm just here sitting on my end being like, fuck, man, I could just fucking title my videos and just have them all be reactions and like fucking, you know, and maybe even like, and these guys don't do this, but, you know, like put like some fucking, you know, like clickbaity thumbnail or whatever with like my hand, like the Home Alone face, you know, with my hands on my cheeks, like, you know what I mean? Like, but That's just not me, you know. I don't really do that, and I have done that a couple times, but they were like real things, like and I only do those videos for things that I really am passionate about, or things that I really think are really fucking crazy. Like I reacted to this Boston Dynamics, these dancing robots dancing to "Do You Love Me," the classic doo-wop track. And it was just a fucking bizarre video, like, and it was a very interesting video, and I put some great analysis into it. I reacted and I talked about, you know, the fucking AI and like consciousness and shit like that. You know, like I fucking did that shit. It wasn't just me fucking reacting to it for shits and giggles. The thumbnail is a little, you know, clickbaity for sure, but like at least the video is pretty substantial, you know, or substantive, you know. So I don't know. I mean, everyone has done it. I've done it. But I don't think to the degree of it's just, I'm just trying to get views. You know, I am trying to get views, but I'm trying to do it the right way. I'm trying to get an audience that not only, you know, truly respects my work, truly loves my work, but it's a way for me to feel like I legitimately earned my audience, you know, that I'm legitimately, the views and the subscriptions and the engagement that I'm getting is because the product is of quality, you know, and that's the greatest thing ever. You know, that's what you need, and that's integrity, and that's what I want to have. You know, like, and at the end of the day, I love to do this stuff, and it's for me, you know, at the end of the day. I love the idea of putting something out there and letting it live forever, you know? And I have these videos, I'm saving these videos for myself, you know, for one day, so I could one day look at them and be like, wow, I was fucking 22 there. I was 23 here, you know, like, and this is what I was doing. This is how I looked. And it's just going to be great when I'm like 50, 60 years old seeing these videos. I can't wait, you know? But anyways, enough about me. Although I will promote some videos that I have released. So I just released a reaction and analysis. I do put on the title reaction and analysis because I do that. I find the reactions, I find reaction videos engaging, obviously. I find them interesting, and especially for things that are interesting, of course. And there's so many videos that I want to do that are very much based around reactions, for sure. So, and, you know, there is something to say, you know, just reactions are just very engaging to the viewer. You know, there's nothing more engaging than watching someone watch what you like. You know, that's as disgusting as that may sound, that's just the truth. People love fucking regurgitating their own shit, and that's just what it is. But I'm not going to let you off the hook. I'm going to give you a fucking 12-minute analysis of me basically telling you how you're supposed to think about the thing that you love. So you indulge, I indulge. It's a very fair transaction, I believe. But yeah, just talked about a song from The Smile, Tom York and Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead. They formed a band with this other guy called his name is Tom Skinner. The band's called The Smile, and they released an album, and I love the album, and one song in particular, Open the Floodgates, made a video on it, reaction and analysis. Beautiful song, amazing song. And so, and it looks like it's doing pretty good for my channel, that is, for right now. But that's out, and I will also be doing a Charlie Puth Smells Like Me reaction and analysis. That's his latest single. I'm really looking forward to that one. So look out for that one. But here we go. Let's pick a random topic here. Let's do it. Do you believe in soulmates? We already fucking did that. I don't. Do you prefer fiction or non-fiction? Well, soulmates in the sense of how the soul shit. You know what I mean? You get it. I don't need to fucking explain this shit. Nope. Where's the nicest place you have been to in fall? I live in a desert, so there's really no fall. Fall kind of sucks here. As does every season. We get like fucking 2 weeks of spring and that's it. But I think, where did I go in the fall? The nicest place? I don't know. I guess I'll be cheesy. I think last year or a couple years ago, I went to this trick or treat with my girlfriend's neighborhood. She dressed up as Audrey Hepburn, and I couldn't dress up. I came from after work, and we just kind of trick or treated around the neighborhood, and we were just kind of holding hands and being together and just walking around. It was kind of chilly, but it was nice. That was nice. It wasn't necessarily, I mean, it's not an ugly neighborhood, but it's not, fucking the neighborhood that I want to live in. I mean, it's just the nature of the desert. We don't really have a lot of green here. It's a lot of rocks and dryness. So, but it was nice being with her, walking around, and just kind of, just enjoying the being together, holding hands, walking around the neighborhood, fucking getting some candy. And it's her favorite holiday, so, that was nice. That's probably the nicest place I've been to. And it's more of a, I'm going to try to be edgy here. It's more of just not necessarily a physical place. It's more of a mental space, a mental place, a point in time, that I enjoy. Those are my favorite types of places, right? So, but as far as a nice place in the fall that I would love to go to, I honestly would just love to walk around the woods or something in the fall. I love the woods in general, but I've always wanted to, I've always had this fucking fantasy of having a mountain bike and riding around the woods, in the fall and the orange leaves and shit like that, and seeing the branches on the floor and on the ground, on the floor. I don't know, just crazy shit like that, just riding a mountain bike in the woods in the fall and all the colors of because you see those fake ass pictures of sometimes of the woods in the fall, and everything's orange and beautiful, maybe those are real places, probably some of them are, but I kind of want some of that, I would love that. That'd be beautiful. Just love the sound of walking through the woods. I love that sound. It's my favorite, or one of my favorites, that is. But and especially the sound of just your gear and your backpack and your shoes and your clothes. It's great. Fucking love it. This is why part of the reason why I love The Last of Us so much. It's the sound design. That game is all about just walking around with your gear. But there we have it, folks. This was episode 37 of Chips and Talk. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this conversation. Hope you enjoyed me being earnest. Let me know what snack you're snacking on, whether through email or through comments on YouTube. Please leave a review on the podcast platform of your choice. And again, my email again is superjesusjackson@gmail.com. And again, my email again is, yeah, that's right, Christopher. Anyways, if it's your birthday, happy fucking birthday to you, you beautiful fucking creature. Hope you're having a good time exercising. Hope you're having a good drive. Drive safe. Hope you have a good night, a good morning, a good day, a good afternoon, a good midday, a good noon, a good midnight. That's it for me. You guys take care, stay safe, and until next time, I love you.